Sometimes a small town is bigger than it looks, and this small town was a turning point in my life. It's been several years since I left, but I often go back in my mind to remember how it changed me. My family moved here from Phoenix because, well, my father got laid off from work from a job accident, and since he was collecting disability, he didn't want to stay in the big city. When he was a boy, he lived in this town with his grandparents. I never met them, they died. But I guess my father had fond memories of Ajo. That's the name of the town, Ajo. Ajo, Arizona. And my name is Carlos. I was pretty involved in my schoolwork because I wanted to get good grades and graduate and go back to Phoenix, to the university. I didn't pay much attention to Ajo at first until my cousin Andy came to live with us. Andy's family had it pretty bad. They lived in a small town in New Mexico. His mother and my mother were sisters. Well, Andy and his father were in a car accident. His father was killed, and Andy got some kind of permanent brain damage. He was a sharp kid until that happened, pretty tight. But the accident changed everything. I guess things got really rough. His mother couldn't cope anymore and asked if he could come live with us for a few months or maybe a year. So we took him in.
Andy, you excited about your first day of school?
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it, I guess you could say.
Really? Plan on having fun this year?
I'm gonna have tons of fun. What are you talking about?
So, what are you gonna plan on doing this year?
I'm not sure. Probably just try to get through the school year, you know?
Doing what?
Just doing my homework pretty much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, you know what? You'll do just fine, Andy.
Thank you. I wonder, what does special projects mean?
It's special education.
Oh. Isn't everyone special?
Well, you're different. Special different.
Special different. Yeah.
Ajo School was like most schools everywhere. Some kids liked it, some kids didn't.
Do you like school?
Yeah, I like it. I like school. I get along well with all my teachers and friends.
I hate it. I hate all the homework they give us.
What do you like?
Me? I like sports, baseball, football, tennis. That sports status, you know?
Yeah, I'm more of an indoor guy, you know. I like playing the keyboard.
Yeah, but you're a musical genius.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that.
As for Andy, well, I don't think anybody didn't like him.
You ever lost anyone, Andy?
I can't remember. I don't remember.
I lost someone. Lost my dad. He died when I was 10. Changed my life.
Passed away.
Yeah.
He went away. Why don't you just go try to find him?
Well, he didn't, like, I didn't lose him that way. It's like, he died. You know what that is?
Died. I dye Easter eggs.
Sometimes Andy would have dreams about the kids at school, and he'd tell me all about it.
Can I sit with you?
Yeah.
Awesome. This is how I eat. I eat like this. What do you mean I don't need to eat like that?
Just don't. What was that for?
Yay, this is so fun. This is so fun.
He also had dreams about being a sports hero.
So like this then. Can I try the jump?
No.
Jump, I'll do what I need. All the power in the code. Go.
When Andy was awake, and when he wasn't in school, he found a new passion, riding the bus. Hour after hour he would ride the bus, and day after day.
What are you gonna do today?
What do I feel like I want to do? Gosh. I hear you play an instrument.
I love them to play the saxophone.
You play the saxophone? How long have you been playing the saxophone?
I'm like, since the beginning of this year.
Since the beginning of time?
No, since the beginning of this year.
This year? How long have you lived here with your family?
5 years today.
That's interesting.
Where are you from, Andy?
I can't remember where I'm from. All I remember is I got here and I met up with my cousin Carlos, and everything else is history.
Well, I'm from Georgia. I was living in Georgia, minding my own business. And my daddy comes to Georgia and tells me to pack it up. He's taking me to the promised land. It don't rain, don't get cold, and you don't have to mow grass. When my daddy told me this was the promised land, he was right. It's a beautiful place to live.
I have to ask every new bus driver this question, Sandy.
Okay.
What brought you to Ajo?
Well, I was born here and stuck here.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. My whole family still lives here.
What is it like growing up in Ajo?
Oh, it's great here. I like it because it's a slow pace, living life. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. 610 Sartillion is on board, going to Budwalker Park. Sorry about that. Yeah, so that's why I like it here. Cost of living is real cheap. Doesn't take, I can walk to work now, so that's great. I don't have to deal with no traffic.
I was juvenile case.
So do you like living in Ajo?
Yeah.
What's the best part about living in Ajo?
Well, friends. I got friends. I got, I got my daughter here. My grandson. I got my youngest grandson. I think he's in the 8th grade.
So it's a big family that you have.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of love.
Yeah. All except, I'm a recluse.
I can understand some big words, but not all big words.
Yeah. No, I'm just kind of a loner out here.
Okay.
But I live over here in this,
You do what you gotta do.
oh yeah, that's my place there. I own this place.
Well, it was very good talking to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place here in Ajo?
My favorite place?
Yeah. For recreation.
Oh, I like going to the casino.
To the casino?
Yes.
You gamble?
I sure do.
Bad bus driver. I can't believe you gamble.
I won $152 last night at the casino.
I watch blackjack on TV.
I don't know how to play blackjack.
Me
I
neither.
just go and play the nickel machines. That's it. Take $40, enjoy, and then I leave. So I brought all my winnings home.
Hey, Carlos, come ride the bus with me, man.
No, thanks. Why do you have to ride the bus all the time anyways?
It's what I do. It's how I see the town.
What makes you think there's anything to see in this town?
It's my glasses. My glasses make me see. And then I think.
He made a lot of new friends on the bus, mostly old people and bus drivers. Sometimes, a very special person would die. He'd talk about it as if they just went out of town for a while, but they'd be back someday. When that happened, he said, it brought people closer together.
This town is dead, man. There's nothing to do here.
There is if you ride the bus. Every day.
Well, I do sometimes, but I don't think every day I would do it.
Well, I have a lot of friends, and I know where they all live.
Yeah, I know where people live too.
No, I know where they live.
There's too many old people in this town.
I don't know. Old people have stories.
None that I want to hear, though.
Well, you have to separate the good from the bad. It's kind of like birthday cards.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
I like to put things interestingly.
Well, man, you're pretty cool. Don't matter.
Thanks.
Back at school, he wasn't always successful.
Maybe there were cookies out here somewhere. I need a cookie. I need a cookie. I don't think these guys like me. I love this school.
I don't know, it's kind of whack.
What's whack mean?
It means that this school is kind of boring. In fact, I like hanging out with my friends.
I don't have many friends. Can I meet some of yours?
I don't know if you can hang with us. We talk grown folk stuff.
Fine. I don't want to hang out with you guys anyway. I don't even really like hanging out with you. I don't know why you're laughing. I'm serious.
Man, maybe I should give him another chance to hang with me and my friends.
Hey, Andy, you want to hang with us?
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, maybe you could help us with the problem. I gotta tell you what happened.
Okay.
There's this cop, see? And he's kind of crooked. Sometimes he gives tickets for no reason at all. And then he gives you a chance to buy him off. Well, we didn't buy him off, we took the tickets. But it's really gonna cost us a lot. You think you could... Man, you think you could help us with some money?
Yeah, I got $1 you can have. Is that enough?
No, I don't think so. You could keep it.
Thanks. Hey, Carlos. I don't know how you do it. You're good. You're good though. You're good.
Well, like everything else, it takes a lot of practice.
What am I good at? Oh, I know, bus routes. I practice, Carlos. Bus routes. Hey, Carlos.
What, Andy?
When you go to the University of Phoenix next year, you can take me along so I can ride all the buses. I'm getting a headache. I'm gonna go ride the bus. Carlos, that's my practice.
Okay, bye, Andy.
Bye, Carlos.
Okay, bye.
See you. Bye.
Hey, Henry.
What is it, Andy?
I think I was good at sports at one point, but now my body just won't do it anymore.
Huh. Well, did you ever try out for one of the teams?
No, I dream about it, but I never try out.
Maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe that way your body will remember.
Hey, you know what? Maybe you're right, Henry. Thank you.
Andy told me about it, how he was going to try out for baseball. He didn't stop telling me about it. So finally I thought I'd see if I could help him.
Alright, Vanessa, you know my cousin, Andy, right? Alright, so, he wants to try out for the baseball team. Then we'll let him. Do you have any suggestions or anything you help me with at all?
Well, I could talk to my coach and ask him if he could play for us on the softball team.
No, I don't think so. See, he wants to play on the baseball team with the boys and not on the softball team with the girls, you know, two different things.
Well, softball's the next closest thing, and I don't think they're gonna play on the baseball team anytime soon.
What position do you think they would put him at?
Outfield?
Outfield? Well, I think that's a good idea, you know. I don't think he's smart enough to run the bases and all, you know.
Yeah, we'll let him bat, but we'll just put in a pinch run for him when he gets on base.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right then.
Yep, I'll talk to my coach later after practice today for you.
All right then, thanks. All right, bye.
Before trying out for baseball, he thought he'd build up his courage by trying to dance. Since he didn't have any social life besides riding the bus, this was an accomplishment all by itself.
Andy, I hear you're gonna try out for the softball team.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Are you gonna like playing with the girls?
Playing with the girls?
Yeah, softball's for girls and baseball's for boys.
Oh, well, I don't know. It might interfere with my bus schedule.
Bus, right. Well, good luck, whatever.
Yeah, thanks. Whatever. Hey, you smell really good. You want to go dance some more?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Still, he wouldn't give up. He did try out for the baseball team.
Ow, my foot! Sit down, perfect. You can do it, come on. Come on, you can do it. Put your glove out, I'll throw it right into the glove. A little bit this way. I quit. No. I quit this game. Gosh, I'm so stupid. There's my bus. There it comes.
And life went on in this little town, this little school, all of us doing what we do. For some, that meant just waiting for the day to end. For others, well, others were actually thinking about the future.
They all come into play when we start talking about the stress and things like that, when they start building things like the Hoover Dam. Now they have relief valves they have inside these dams, and if you're working on that dam, and something happens, the water gets to a certain level, it's too much pressure, you have to go to your manual. Before they built that dam, it was just a little Colorado River coming through there. When they built that dam, the water starts to back up, okay? Fills in the area, and it rises maybe 200-300 feet up. As a result of that, there's a lot of pressure that comes right here. So they have to build this dam such that the pressure is dispersed along this arch, okay? And this thing won't cave in. Now, if they made this straight across like so, the pressure would be building up in the middle of that. It crack that dam in, push it out, and it would break. So the sharper the arc, the less resistance it's going to have.
Oh, what is that? What is that?
That's the old mine pit, Andy.
What's that for?
Well, not for much anything now, but many years ago, a lot of people worked in that pit and made their living doing it.
Can we see it? Can we see it? Can we see it?
Well, we got a drop to make. Maybe we can see it on the way back.
Okay. Hey, Henry.
Yeah.
Why'd this place close?
Well, back in 1984, they say the economy was really rough then, and there were a series of strikes, and it was no longer profitable to run the mine. So, with that and the strikes, they decided to close it.
What's a strike?
Well, the workers, some of them, refused to go to work because they weren't making enough money on their jobs.
Was there a lot of them?
There was a lot. When the mine was at its height, the population of Ajo was 12,000 people. After it closed, it dropped down to 3,700, and that's about where it stayed ever since.
Why did they leave?
No jobs. They had to move to the cities where they could get jobs.
I think they should do something else with it.
I think you're right. It's been sitting there doing nothing for over 20 years.
You gotta see this. You gotta. It's the biggest hole in the world. And it's been dead for 20 years.
Great. A dead hole.
Come on.
Isn't it awesome, Uncle?
Before they built that dam, it was just a little Colorado River coming through there. When they built that dam, the water starts to back up, okay? Fills in the area, and it rises maybe 200-300 feet up. As a result of that, there's a lot of pressure.
Dams. I need a book on dams.
I think the dam section's over there.
All right, thank you.
From the day Andy showed me the Ajo mine pit, I couldn't get it out of my head. I couldn't stop thinking about those who complain that this is such a boring town, nothing to do, no jobs, too many old people. I couldn't stop thinking about Mr. Johnson's lecture on Hoover Dam. So what can you do with this old dead mine pit to help make this town a better place? Well, it could have lots of uses, especially if it was dammed for multi-purpose. Yeah, a donut-shaped dam, forming a ring around the upper terraces. Then, if you filled those upper terraces with water, that could be Lake Ajo, for swimming, boating, and picnicking. Along the shore, you could have a skate park, a bike track, all kinds of things. Think of all the tourist business that would bring, and lots of new jobs. Work on the right side of it. The inside could still be hollow, with the hole of the donut like a giant skylight. So inside the pit could be a hydroponic farm. Probably the biggest in the world, sure. You could drain irrigation water from the lake above and make a giant hydroponic greenhouse below. Ajo could be an agricultural town, too. Of course, that would attract a lot of attention from universities all over the world, so we'd want to build our own community college and conference center. They should probably be in the shapes of pyramids and domes because it's, well, pretty futuristic, and because pyramids and domes would be good for intergalactic communications. Okay. It could work. I know it could. And it would make a lot of people very happy. I suppose it would make a lot of people very unhappy, but we'll just have to see about that.
Mr. Johnson?
Oh, yes, Carlos?
You got a minute?
Yes, I do. And what can we do for you? What can I do for you today?
Today, about the arches. You know our big mine pit? What if we put a dam around it like that? See, this is how it is. This is the dam right here. I mean, no, this is the pit. This is the dam. We're gonna put it like
Carlos, I think you got something here, man. This is really pretty good. It's gonna take a lot of, a lot more planning, You got your planning here, and all you gotta do is do the math involved in this thing, Figure out how you can get your water up there, and we can get the flow and the rates and everything else, and the pressure, like we was talking about with that dam the other day, and we can figure that all out. Ain't not a problem. Hey, great thinking.
Here, take a look at these.
This is awesome-ical. Lake Carlos.
Lake Ajo, Andy. Let's not get carried away. This is just an idea.
Yeah, but it's a great idea.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly just a fantasy.
Well, I'm gonna have Henry take a vote. Everyone on the bus, what they think. No, everyone in the town. We'll make flyers, posters. We'll even announce it on TV.
Oh, all right. Thanks, Andy. Well, like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. It's mostly fantasy.
Well, I bet Hoover didn't know what he was doing when he started building the dam, but he did it anyway.
Thanks.
Hey, Henry.
What is it, Andy?
So Andy told Henry all about it, and Henry had a lot of good ideas about flyers and petitions and how to approach the mining company. Ajo suddenly seemed like a town with a very bright future. Where there's hope, there's happiness, Andy would say.
Hi, everybody. My name's Andrew. I have an awesome-ical new idea I've been working on with my buddy. It's gonna be called Lake Ajo. I want you guys all to sign this petition, and we'll get things underway. There you go. You'll be first. Hold on a second, miss. You can't leave until you sign my petition. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Have a good one. I have this petition for Lake Ajo. I really think you guys should get interested. Casinos are fun to go to, but I'm thinking about a lake.
Oh, a lake.
You should sign my petition.
Oh, really?
For reals.
What is it all about?
It's all about Lake Ajo.
You want to build a lake here in Ajo?
Yeah, see? I think it'd be a great idea. Thank you very much for signing.
Oh, you're welcome, and good luck with that.
It means a lot to me. I love Lake Ajo.
So, Lake Ajo, huh? Pretty good idea, Carlos. Swimming, boating, skate park. Sounds like it could use a casino. I could be the manager. It's a good thing I keep in practice. Maybe I could beat you out of a few bucks to get me started.
Into that thing and how the fish get up.
Time went by. Most people didn't take the Lake Aho idea very seriously, but Andy did. Some days he'd ride the bus to the pit and just sit there for hours looking at it and having a picnic with his favorite junk food. I owe him a lot for showing me that osmical hole in the Aho landscape. It changed my life. I got accepted at the Arizona State University on an engineering scholarship based on my senior science project titled Lake Aho. I guess they took it seriously.
Bye, son.
It seems so long ago now. Whether Lake Aho ever happens or not, I'm moving on, and it looks like moving up. I miss that town. I miss my family. I miss my cousin Andy. But I'll be back.